we're talking precious metals, and this guy is, dialed in, as they say. Fred Earnest is the president and CEO of Vista Gold Corp, and their ticker symbol is VGZ, and we welcome him to the Big Biz Show. Fred, thank you so much for your time today. Happy holidays. How are you?
I'm very well. It's good to see all of you.
You as well.
There he goes. Hey, so I don't think in the history of this show we've ever talked about a gold operation in the Northern Territory of Australia. I think it's as surprising as when we just started cracking open the wine from Australia that there's actually gold in Australia. Talk about that a little bit, what you guys are doing, because you have a pretty big scalable project there.
We do. We own the Mt Todd Gold Project, which is Australia's second largest undeveloped gold project, and it's the largest gold project not in the hands of a producer right now. We have about 10.6 million ounces of total resource gold in the ground. Wow. And we're really excited. Earlier this year, we completed a feasibility study, a complete rethink of this particular project. We scaled it down. Contrary to many people, with the rising gold price, we decided to raise the cutoff grade. So the gold grade has gone up simply on the notion that grade pays and tons cost, and as a result, we've been able to lock in some really, I think, exceptional project economics at a very conservative gold price of $2,500, which is way below the gold price that we see today.
Sure. It's interesting, Fred. I think a stamp of sort of validity for you is when a gold royalty company comes in and does a financing. They don't, gold royalty companies are at the top of the food chain. And for guys like you, of course, that's the life's blood to investment banking. And when they do that, it's almost as much of a check mark as that geological study that you did. Because without that, and you got a lot of smart guys that finance these things, without that, it sort of tells us that you guys have really something here at the tip of the spear in terms of what you guys were thinking was going to happen, in terms of what's actually happening. It's pretty good news.
Yeah, we're really excited to have a relationship with Wheaton Precious Metals. I can certainly vouch for the fact that they do a lot of due diligence before they make investments, and we feel that it's in many ways a validation of the work that we've done, and certainly it opens the door to future financing if that's the path that we want to pursue as we seek to put this project into construction.
Fred Earnest, President, CEO of Vista Gold Corp, ticker symbol VGZ. Fred, has Australia always been thought of as, hey, there's gold and them are hills?
Or is it just the bloomin' onions on the side of the road that we see?
Australia is one of the world's largest gold producers, and it's always been a big part of their economy has always been resource driven. Australia exports a tremendous amount of iron ore and coal, and has always had a very viable gold industry. It's been focused in Western Australia, with some production coming out of the Northern Territory, and with the Mt Todd project, we certainly aim to boost the amount of gold being produced in the Northern Territory.
If you think in terms of partners, I think the initials CIBC are pretty good one. You want to talk about the partnership with CIBC and this, because obviously there's another stamp of approval for you that sort of makes me think that we need to take this very seriously.
Yes, we've had a long-standing relationship with CIBC Capital Markets. We've retained them to help us in the search for a potential partner, and they've been just really, really great to work with. The team in Australia is really well knowledgeable in the Australian mining space. Obviously, they have a tremendous office and team in Toronto, and so we're able to take advantage of global outreach through our relationship with CIBC.
Fred Earnest, President and CEO, Vista Gold Corp, ticker symbol VGZ as in zoo.
Hey, Fred, gold was in fashion in terms of investment fashion about 10 years ago. Then you guys fell out of favor a little bit. Now you're coming back. What do you think in terms of overall market right now? Obviously, I still think gold's undervalued. I think you probably know it's undervalued right now. In terms of the hedge against inflation, I think gold was the one place, the one door at the end of the street that people could hide behind for a while. But then all of a sudden, the real value of gold, I think, got lost in terms of how valuations are done. I think there's a lot to run here, in my own opinion. What do you think about the future of gold here coming up for 2026?
I think I could best answer that question by repeating what our largest shareholders view as. Sun Valley Gold has the view that we're in a long-term bull cycle on gold, and that we're likely to see a 20% improvement in gold price per year sustained over the next 5 years. And that's we share that view. I think that what we've seen so far is just the start of a very strong and sustained gold bull market.
Fred Earnest, President, CEO of Vista Gold Corp, ticker symbol VGZ.
You got to come back as our gold expert.
Please, please. Their massive Mt Todd project down there in Australia, extracting gold and blooming onions hand over fist.